rightfully so. But I want to start with the one dude that got fired that raised everybody's eyebrows. Brian Flores in Miami, coming off winning 8 of his last 9 games this season,
Did not surprise
2
me.
back-to-back winning seasons.
I may have been the only person not surprised.
I was grossly shocked. Like, you might have been the only person not surprised. Like, I like try to predict all the people that was getting fired last week on the pod. To be fair, all of them got fired besides Pete Carroll, but we'll see what happens with that. And then Brian Flores got put up in there. Like, yo, like I was like, I did not see this one coming considering 2 back-to-back winning seasons. Like, they didn't make the playoffs, but like the Dolphins were a dumpster fire. It took them one season where they had a losing record. Then they went back-to-back winning records. And they were like, nah, not this guy. Not the guy that has us winning more games than we lose. We good.
This is the thing about the Dolphins. Talk about garbage organizations. There were, and what's going to be the theme of this entire of all of these firings? Quarterback, and not just bad quarterback play, but confusing quarterback situations. You feel me? Very confusing quarterback situations. If you look at what was going on in Miami, first off, the reports that come out, Flores wanted Herbert. Flores wanted Justin Herbert. Ownership wanted Tua. Okay, they get him. It's not like that. We dealing with surgeries. We playing backups after backups. We winning though. We winning
because of the defense, which is his side of the ball.
But the offense is doing doing just enough. The offense isn't losing games.
Yes,
right. Which is what you want from your offense. If you got that type of phenomenal defense, don't give up the game. Offense, right? They was doing their thing. Then you have the situation in Houston, right? We got another quarterback we can move on. What happens? I want to stick with Tua.
I don't blame them for that because, like, you still got to settle Deshaun Watson's whole case and whatnot. Like, they're like, I want to do the due diligence.
I don't trust none of that, though. I don't trust none of that.
You don't got to trust it, but like, you don't want to be in a situation where you give Houston a haul for Deshaun Watson and then he gets commissioner exempt listed, right? And then he can't play. Like, that's what they're trying to avoid.
But with the level of like what he was accused of, if he was going to be commissioner exempt listed, he would have been on there.
No, I feel like the NFL is taking the route of we won't do anything because he ain't gonna play anyway. So like we can just act like
because Deshaun Watson been out of mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he was gonna play, they probably would have tipped their hand to do something. But they're like, hey, if he's not gonna play, we just gonna leave this joint alone for right now. We ain't gotta take no heat for it. We ain't gotta deal with no people being mad at us. Like he already said he not playing. So he is commissioner exempt listed himself, but with the paycheck. And that ain't our paycheck, so we ain't mad at it, right? Like so, but you don't want to be in a situation where you trade for Deshaun Watson, you try to start him, and they're like, now hold up. Sit that down real quick, and now you like, oh, we done gave up 3 first-round draft picks. We might have had to give him 2 or 2. Yeah,
it's a risk. It's definitely a risk. But that still was something that caused the rift between Flores and leadership,
Greer,
the owners, yeah.
And
Chris
so Greer, GM.
And so they was ready to. It was like, all right, we clearly, and we ain't make the playoffs. Yeah, we clearly like this is enough of a read. Y'all, I feel like even if they would have made the playoffs and lost in the first round, it still would have been the same outcome. It's like we
they
clearly
made up their mind.
Yeah, like we're not trying to go in the same direction, and I think they know that they have great talent, and that he's gonna be fine. I think they also know that. That's why they just like this just ain't a good fit for us. You feel me? So we just go ahead, instead of draw this shit out, we're gonna go ahead and let you be the pick of the litter. You know what I mean? As we try to move forward and get somebody that, and it's gonna work out terribly for them. Terribly.
Yeah, it felt real Jim Caldwell to me. Like I could see, it did. I could see I could see the Dolphins going on a lion style run of just being absolutely ass. Because the only thing that has been constant through Chris Greer's tenure as the GM there, absent the two of the 3 years they had Brian Flores is that they were absolute ass. Like we saw them ruin Ryan Tannehill with Adam Gase, right?
Oh
Adam
my
Gase went on to
god.
his second stop and proved that he was a bad coach the first and
Why is
second time.
Tannehill the #1 seed in the fucking AFC?
Balling because of good choices and good coaching and good personnel in the Titans. So
Like
like they
really.
might ruin Tua after this. Like who like
That's why you can't trust, like it's certain organizations that you cannot trust, like the outcome of the talent based on everything else around it. Like Tannehill's success, like really since he left Miami, is a perfect example of that. But like he's
Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, leave a subscribe so you don't